Pump fake, Kyler to the end zone. He's got Hagdorn, touchdown! Derek Kyler in on the fun. Pallotta out to Bear, showing the receiving ability. Breaks a tackle, spins away from another. There goes Zach Bear, all the way inside the 30-yard line. What can't this kid do? Takes a handoff and then dropped the ball. Jake Bowen's right there to bury him. His second sack of the season, and the senior from Gilroy, California, takes advantage of the miscue. So 1st and 10 from the 41, play action. Kyler wants it all. He's got Honeycutt breaking free. Drew Honeycutt, touchdown Dartmouth. What a play. 59 yards and a 19-7 lead for the Big Green. He's got 1 touchdown this year, 62 yards on the ground, and they'll give it to Sharin. Bouncing outside, Matt Sharin to the goal line. Is he in? Yes! A touchdown for the senior, and he's loving it in the end zone. From the 41-yard line, Kyler off play action, lobs one over the middle, pass is caught, and down inside the 10-yard line, J.J. Jones III with his 4th catch of the season. Final 5 minutes of the opening half. Gerbino will come in now. He'll look to pass. Gerbino floating it over the middle, a wide open Hunter Hagdorn toward the 10-yard line. Gerbino with a nice touch. He'll go for another. Gerbino with room to the end zone. Touchdown Dartmouth. From 5 yards out, Gerbino gets the Big Green on the board. Dartmouth goes back to work offensively. It's been Derek Kyler, 84.6% passing. 11 out of 13 for 105 yards so far for the sophomore.
Yeah, from an efficiency standpoint, Derek Kyler has looked extremely comfortable in this offense. Now his 3rd game starting, and only 2 incomplete passes. You've been able to mix in Jared Gerbino, which adds a whole nother dimension to the offense. Really like what we've seen so far from Dartmouth.
They'll start this drive from the 30-yard line as Bear is able to stay in bounds up the sideline. Now he moves in motion. Kyler turns and gives the handoff to Smith, gets bounced back behind the line of scrimmage, worked his way toward the line, but eventually a loss of a couple. A good start defensively for Penn here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, big Cooper Gardner, the nose guard, 6'1", 270 pounds. He leads the Penn team in sacks, getting into the backfield, but bouncing off was Miles Smith. Ends up losing 3, but could have been worse.
Yeah, Pat McInerney cleaned it up, and he talked about Gardner's breakout season so far, a career-high 3 sacks in week 1, and that 34-17 win over Bucknell. He had 4 career sacks entering the season. An out route, it is Honeycutt with a nice snag in front of the first down marker, and a good pickup on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 38.
Well, 3rd and 2, you bring Jared Gerbino back in the game. But look at Derek Kyler, all time in the pocket to sit back there, wait for his receiver Honeycutt to come open on that deeper out route. Now 3rd and short.
That's one of those throws you got to put on the money if you leave it short. Oftentimes see those taken back for 6. It'll be Gerbino keeping it himself and rolling ahead for a 1st down. Pickup of 3, that's all they need. And back comes Kyler. It's high five for Gerbino. They're getting quite familiar going back and forth.
Hey, well, you get yourself in that position to have it 3rd and short, and Gerbino comes in, and you saw there was tons of space on that left side. Estrada coming in motion on the jet sweep. Puts it in, his stomach pulls it back, and picks up the yardage needed for the 1st down.
Averaging 4 yards per carry on 6 rushes, Jared Gerbino, in his 1st game of 2018. So 1st and 10 from the 41, play action. Kyler wants it all. He's got Honeycutt breaking free. Drew Honeycutt, touchdown Dartmouth. What a play. 59 yards and a 19-7 lead for the Big Green.
Well, Mohamed Jakite had his eyes in the backfield, and running by him was Honeycutt, wide open on the money. Again, look at the time that Kyler has to sit back in the pocket. The eyes in the backfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Big Green.
Well, the first career touchdown for Kyler was a 31-yarder to number 83. And here, the longest of his career, almost 60 yards. And the PAT is good. Connor Davis puts it through. It is 20-7 Big Green. And after a loss of 2 to begin the drive, what a way to cap off a touchdown scoring possession. And Dartmouth is up by 2 scores.
Well, not only that, but just the way to change momentum. Remember the end of the first half, Penn comes down the field. Dartmouth completely dominated it. Penn scores the touchdown under a couple minutes to go, and then you miss a field goal, so no points on the board. All the momentum is in Penn's favor in that last 5 minutes, but then you come out second half, receive the kickoff, go down the field, and go for the deep shot. That's something that Dartmouth really didn't do in that first half, was take that chunk yardage play, and that time Derek Kyler continuing on an impressive day, right on the money, still 13 of 15, 206 yards.
A scoring drive, 4 plays, 70 yards in 1 minute and 36 seconds.
Malcolm and Morrison.
Well, Penn had to be feeling good heading into the locker room with that late touchdown to make it a 1-score game, but what a strike. Derek Kyler, as this kick is squibbed out toward the 20-yard line, picked up and run for about 13 yards. It looked like that was the linebacker, Patrick McGettigan, up in the return formation.
Yeah, Connor Davis definitely mishit that football. Davis has the leg to get it into the end zone as he walks off the field, shaking his head a little bit. Special teams coach over to console him, and now Penn with much better field position than they've been accustomed to other than that last drive of the first half.
And from the 32-yard line, the drive will begin. Ryan Glover hands off. The lead running back, Kirkin Brooks, stopped after a gain of 1. Nigel Alexander came up, but Jackson Perry has been so effective up front, and there on the left side of the defense. Perry with 5 total tackles now. He leads Dartmouth in that department. For Penn so far, Jacob Martin has 10. Brooks will try it again around the right end, and Perry gets another tackle. But a gain of a couple there. Isaiah Swan, as you highlighted before the game started, Matt, another strong defensive play, not just in the passing game.
Yeah, and Kirkin Brooks just continuing to not get those big runs that we're used to seeing him. He came into today averaging over 6 yards, almost 7 yards a carry, 118 yards a game, and right now Kirkin Brooks averaging just 3.2 yards per carry.
His touchdown came on the option, 7 yards out. 3rd and short, the pass is dropped. They tried to go to Brooks through the air this time, but on 3rd and 5, incomplete, and it forces another Penn punt.
And Kirkin Brooks, he ran a great route that time right at the sticks and just dropped the football. Might have heard some footsteps coming. Either way, a ball that he should have caught. Nigel Alexander, Isaiah Swan there put in the pressure, and Penn forced a punt.
Hagdorn back to return again. .12:14 remaining here in the third quarter. This is actually Dylan Meller to get the punt return. His first of the day, falls down at the 35. Picked up a couple after a punt of 37 yards. It's Dartmouth 20, Penn 7. The Big Green go back to work when we return. It's Ivy League football on ESPN+.
Now up to 100 yards.
Well, Dartmouth among the elites, in fact, leading the way in rushing defense. And you look at Columbia, they were actually run all over yesterday by Princeton, but Dartmouth right now, number 1.
Yeah, and only 42 yards today against a Penn team that came in averaging 215 yards per game on the ground. So can't say it's anything about the competition. This Penn team, a very strong running team, and Dartmouth's D has held them in check.
First down handoff right up the gut. It is Cooper thrown down at the 33 or the 43-yard line.
Middle goes Rashad Cooper for almost 10. We'll call it 9. 2nd and inches.
Just shy of the first down marker.
J.J. Jones, a reserve tight end with a great block on the near side of the field that allowed that run to produce 9 yards.
They'll give to Cooper again, stepping over some bodies and ahead for a first down. Pickup of 3. First and 10 for Dartmouth.
Well, Dartmouth just continuing to dominate at the line of scrimmage and continuing to just keep Penn's offense off the field. Long, sustained drives. That's what we've seen this afternoon out of the Big Green's offense.
We have not seen Jared Gerbino start a drive, but here a rare first down snap for him. The give to Estrada, jet sweep, looking for some blocking on the edge. Got it, juking to the outside, and right near the first down marker, he's run out of bounds by Tate Dottie.
Estrada on the sweep comes to the right sideline.
And they'll give him the first down.
Yeah, J.J. Jones again getting to the outside, very close to be calling for a block in the back right there. And anytime the player puts his arms out like that or arms up, it usually gives the officials the out to just go ahead and throw the flag. They kept it in, but first down Dartmouth.
From the 43-yard line of Penn. It's Gerbino. He'll keep it himself. Got a block there from Jones and a good tackle made. It looked like there was some steam building for Gerbino. And he was brought down by Jacob Martin, who's got double-digit tackles today.
Well, as a linebacker, you're going to have opportunities for a lot of tackles the way that Dartmouth has been controlling this game and the amount of plays that they've been able to run, especially running the football.
We'll swap the quarterbacks here on 2nd and 6. Kyler hands off to Estrada again. Got one block from Cooper and probably needed a couple of blocks there to spring one free. And down at the 36.
Yeah, that time Penn's defense did a great job in pursuit, getting to the outside, and they had more defenders than Dartmouth had blockers and dropped them for just a short gain.
Back and forth we go from Kyler to Gerbino now at 3rd and 3. Zach Bear and Rashad Cooper in as the running backs. Bear splits out wide left. Now they'll fake a handoff to him. Gerbino up the middle to the 30-yard line, a first down. They'll give Nico Ament credit for the tackle, but he couldn't wrap up the 6'4", 225 junior quickly enough.
Yeah, well, there's Gerbino, 3rd and short. It's almost a guarantee that Gerbino's going to come in and almost a guarantee that he's going to pick up the first down. Dartmouth now 70% on 3rd down conversions. They're 7 of 10. You look on the other side, Penn, why have they not had the ball that long? Well, they're 0 for 6 on 3rd down.
Entered the day just 8 out of 27 on 3rd down, and Dartmouth's defense holding opponents to just 16% on 3rd. Kyler rolling out, not much to work with there. He spikes the ball down in front of Hagdorn, and 2nd and 10 upcoming. One of the few incompletions we've seen from Kyler today, his 3rd of the afternoon, so he's 13 for 16 now.
And that's a smart play by Kyler. He was rolling out to the right side, the near side of the field. Hagdorn was right in front of him, 2 defenders, nobody out in passing routes, and just throws it right at his feet.
Kyler gives to Smith. Gains a couple. 3 touchdown drives in the game for the Big Green with 1 missed extra point along the way. And another trip to the end zone here could really give them a bit of a cushion as we head toward the latter stages in this game. They're going to keep Kyler out there on 3rd and 8. We've got 4 wideouts, Hagdorn, Estrada, Meller, and Honeycutt. Smith is the running back. Right on the edge of field goal range, you'd have to think. Smith gets the handoff, running room right side, cuts in toward the 20, and dragged down close to the first down marker, but they're going to rule it short.
And I think Buddy Stevens is going to keep his offense on the field. His freshman kicker, Connor Davis, has struggled some, and he's missed an extra point today, missed 2 field goals last week, missed the long field goal today, and it's exactly what they're going to do, keep the offense on the field. And when you have shockingly, Jared Gerbino not in the game on 4th and short.
It was Nico Ament's good tackle to bring up this 4th down, and I'd say it's about 4th and 1.5. Kyler hands off to Smith, powers to the 20, And a massive bodies can't keep him away from what looks to be a first down pickup.
First down.
He picked it up. 1st and 10 for the Big Green. So far on 4th down this year, Dartmouth has been money. They are 6 out of 6 in 2018.
Yeah, it was a great block on the far side. Robbie Mangus, who's listed as the 4th tight end that time, blocking the backside, allowing the space, the time to develop, picks up the first down.
From the 19, Kyler floats one for Hagdorn. He went up and got it. Hunter Hagdorn, a 19-yard touchdown catch, and Dartmouth strikes again.
Well, the accuracy of Derek Kyler continues to shine. Again, all sorts of time to sit back in the pocket. Connor O'Brien, the corner, never turns around, and Hunter Hagdorn goes up, brings it down for the score.
Using the athleticism of the junior from Manville, Texas, it's his first touchdown of the year. Connor Davis makes it a 7-point drive and a 20-point lead for the Big Green. Dartmouth 27, Penn 7. Non-conference, in conference, the Big Green looking great in 2018 here on ESPN+.